probably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment, they've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
From every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You ask any player that's played in the Super Bowl, Mike, and they'll tell you the hardest part is everything up until kickoff. The best part is once that ball is kicked off, it finally feels normal again. And that's what these players are going through. They've been waiting for this moment. It feels like it's taken forever, but here we go. Who's going to go out and put together the best game at the right moment and come away Super Bowl champs?
Off the play fake, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, New England.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On play action, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The number 1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with a win.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
To throw on second down, Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Allen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Tough to bring down. Somehow, he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Stafford to throw it. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, LA. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Makes the score Rams 7, Patriots nothing.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Henderson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 40-yard
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
It is 3rd and long. To throw now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the 1st down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Man in motion is Smith. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Los Angeles.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They put Adams in motion. Receiver in motion, going right. Now it's Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, LA.
First down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, right back to Williams. Down the sideline, inside the 25. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
24-yard gain.
They get 24 on that one. Good for a Rams first down. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
First and goal, Rams.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good, and the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Patriots, nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. Throwing is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. He's found his receiver, Butte. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
To throw on first down is May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw again is May. got it inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
May to throw on second down. And look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Patriots 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the carry, it's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, LA.
First down, Rams.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Parkinson in motion. Stafford now on first down. He'll complete it to Adams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That one caught by Adams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll go with the sneak, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now it's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 23-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The motion man is Nakua. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. A 1st down throw for Stafford. Nakua hauls it in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And he'll take this one in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Point after, coming up here.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, Travion Henderson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. He'll get this out wide. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run. This is Henderson. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. New England going to take their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get this out to Henderson, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New England.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Now it's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun. It's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
14 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
May to throw again. That is caught. What a throw. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Patriots 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. Now a first down throw for Stafford. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. First down, it is Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. On the ground, this is Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Parkinson in motion. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
He's across midfield.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Again, it's Henderson, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down. It just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the option, here's Williams. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Rams.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Down by Carlton Davis. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Man in motion is Smith. They'll run it with Williams. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in high gear, and he is gone.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he'll take it on in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
A try here for the extra point.
For the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Rams have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here's a short one to Hooper. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and
the drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing on second down. May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 42-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Down at that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 35, here's second and 3. Out of the gun, here's May. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Patriots.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into support.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Here's second and 2. Throwing is May. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And he will score! Game on! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Patriots 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On second down, a run with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, L.A.
Los Angeles.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They put Adams in motion. Williams gets it on the draw. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
To throw is Stafford. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Once more, it's Henderson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Patriots first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. They get 20 on the connection. First down, New England.
It's a gain of 20.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. May to the air once more. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
To throw again is May. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
13 yards.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Braden Fisk getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st down, right back to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They go jet sweep and give it to Adams. They'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up. After this, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the give, it's Williams. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 37-yard
Some
line.
defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's going to have the Packs' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And the Rams have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from